Hello everyone, Pac-Man9371 here with something I didn't mention, but I guess I'll be a nice surprise. I'm going to be making a review video of Hellbound, the game that I just beat on the channel. I decided that to make up for the lack of voice in the playthrough, I'll give you my thoughts on the game and the experience I had with playing and beating its story. I'll be discussing its upbringing, combat loop, story progression, sandbox, and I will eventually, by the end, overall summarize the game and top it off with a rating of 1 to 10. So without further ado, let's begin the review. P.S. I have not played the arena mode, because I have so many different games to play that I won't be speccing into a game that deeply. We will be focusing on the game from an average Joe, FPS fan's point of view of the campaign. Hellbound is a first-person shooter developed by Cybot Studios and published by Nimble Giant Entertainment. This game was made to be a shooter inspired by 90s shooters, such as Doom, Quake, and Duke Nukem 3D. Though it does give me serious Sam vibes, but that's just me. I think it's kind of funny and awesome that this game came from a Kickstarter. You know, the same site that pushed Juicero. The combat loop is much like any other FPS, though the game loves the ambushes and close quarters fights. Almost every non-essential counter is in a hallway or a flight of stairs. Some enemies throw fireballs at you, others have guns and shoot you, and others just bomb rush you. The enemy types are simplistic and spread out enough to make each enemy look distinguished from each other. My complaint is that there is not enough enemy variety. It's the same 4 or 5 bad guys every time, and as such, the combat can become stale and repetitive, which severely hurts the game's replayability to me. Though I think beating up dead bodies and shooting certain limbs off of enemies can give small health kits. That's an interesting concept I don't think many devs try, and they really should. The combat is also very much welcomed alongside the soundtrack, which is aggressively metal. There is not much story. Even the store page on Steam reads, "Looking for a deep story? You came to the wrong place." But to simplify it, you play as this hulking, salt-mouthed, tortured soul named Helgor. Helgor, voiced by Artie Widgery, great voice actor by the way, is a tortured soul brought back to life by humans to destroy the demons invading Earth, and in so doing would give vengeance against the demons who put his people to extinction. The story isn't very deep, like I said, but that's good. All we need is a small incentive to shoot things, and what could use less incentive to shoot things than the evil demon horde? The progression is a nice, slow and steady increase as you start out with a simple rifle, before getting your hands on a triple shotgun, goodness, a bat, a minigun, and a rocket launcher. All the weapons are good and used in the right applications, and perform very effectively. I like using all of them and reading the situation, and bringing the right weapons to the fight. As you progress, the enemies get more plentiful, and the mixed match more, making encounters feel different, despite the same enemies being copy-pasted over and over again. A balance many games fail at, but this one gets away with for me. Overall, I think Hellbound is a fine one-off FPS shooter that you will definitely pick up and try on sale. The loop is fun, the soundtrack is kick-ass, and it makes the game, for being a 90s-based shooter, quite forgiving to new players, and will give you an experience much like other games, but somehow feel very different. I give this game a 7 out of 10. There are some issues with playability and repetition. The game just also ends way too soon. It's a great game, but it could have brought more. But at face value, it's a fair shooter, and does a pretty good job doing what it set out to do. I see a brighter future for this game if Hellbound continues with sequels. Not likely to happen, though. Now for the grand finale. I died 11 times in Hellbound. So to round up, I will be unboxing 12 crates in Team Fortress 2. Let's hop to it. See you on the other side. And so here we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Crimson Cache cases, fitting with the gore theme. Going with these ones, because Hellbound, there's a lot of gore in it. And as filler, I decided to grab the last 3 of my Winter 2020 Warpaint cases as a key, and go into unboxing 2. And with the other 2 left over, I have 2 Munition Series crates, Series 82 and 91. And, funny story, while I was getting these keys, and I purchased them, I went to the game itself, and I put these where they were. While I was getting these, I got this. A Manco store package. I don't know what could be inside of it. I don't know what's inside of them. I'm not looking them up because I want it to be a surprise. And I don't really care because it's free. So, I guess you could say the title is false advertisement because technically this is not a crate, but I don't know what's in it. It's a surprise. I don't know what's in these. They're a surprise. You get it. So, let's start off with the Crimson Cache crates. Two items. The Twisted Topper. It's kind of like it's a top hat kind of with a bit of a Halloween theme thing. What's my second item? The the war dog. He looks like the dog from he looks like the pug or the bulldog, whatever it was from the Mug Root Beer. Let's keep going. This is a funny start. Another one. Batter's Beak. It's a cardinal. The Gruesome Gourd. It's a pumpkin mask. Let's go. The Goalkeeper. Jason Voorhees. Two more items? Huh. Color number 216, 190, 216. Interesting. Creepy crawlers. Alright. That's nice. Two more items. The Smiling Soman. It's like a devil kind of elf mask, I guess. Another Batter's Beak. Strange Trickster's Treats. I mean, strange is right. What flavor are those? Last Crimson Cache. The scariest mask ever. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Alright. Now, we have 3 of these 2020 Warpaint cases. Let's do it. Gifting Man's Wrapping Paper Warpaint. Oh, so it's literally like a wrapping paper design. Second one. Did I just get the... I just got that Warpaint. I just got another repeat. Glacial Glazed. Oh, it's like an ice. It's like an ice thing. Now I have 2 more. Munition. Okay, munition crates. 2 of them. Phlogisinator Strangifier. Killstreak Airstrike Kit. Interesting. Okay. Now, our very last item. The Manco Store Package. I wonder what it could be. The Warrior Spirit. Well. You know what, this is funny. Because next video, I was actually considering doing this. Well, I'll leave you on a cliffhanger for that one. That's everything. Thank you for watching the Hellbound video series that I just did. And until next time, see you when I see you.